And I can't stop thinking about the way things used to be.
I want to talk about Toni Braxton. Abe, do you have that picture of Toni Braxton at her son's graduation? Yeah. Put that picture up of Toni Braxton at her son's graduation. Just please put it up. I can't believe that you would go to your son's graduation this way.
Yeah. Something like that, right? People don't want to, they just don't want to.
You don't know respect. You don't know protocol. This is why society is in chaos like it is. And I'm saying, like, this is an example of how society is failing. Whenever Abe gets this picture up. But look, after...
Oh, no. You cannot be, no. Like, no.
This is her at the graduation. And that's one of the pictures that I really was tripping on, but...
Is that at the school or
look,
is that a private party?
This is the second picture I want them to show.
not that it's okay, but
this is the second picture I want them to show. Make sure Abe has that picture. Abe, that's the picture you have. You don't have the other one, right?
That's wild.
Whoa.
No, this is her at her son's graduation. And you want to talk about the deterioration of society. The deterioration of society. This is an example of it. When you are at your son's graduation like that, and we're not even going to talk about her age and her illness.
What's wrong with her?
She's got a sickle cell, isn't it? Is it sickle cell? I think it is.
Here's the picture.
Oh, wow, no.
Do you see that at her son's graduation like that? I bet nobody there who is a loved one of her is going to say, you're really dressed inappropriately for a graduation ceremony of your son.
Wow.
I don't care if you're an R&B singer. I don't care if you're a stripper. You ain't got no business showing up like that at your son's graduation. Doesn't that gown say Howard?
Yeah.
It don't matter which one or where it's at. It could have been.
They should have escorted her out.
Wow.
They should have escorted her out. Like, what is wrong with you, man? There's a graduation for this young man. Look, and ain't it ironic?
Howard.
Ain't it ironic that she had a song called He Wasn't Man Enough for Me?
Yeah.
Ain't it ironic that He Wasn't Man Enough for Me was one of her hits? This is what happened when you ain't got a man in the house. That's her son.
Who's that?
That's that boy.
That's the same. Wait.
These is his pictures that he has online. It gets worse. But I'm just showing you. He wasn't man enough for me. But out. Now, am I saying something? I'm showing something. Because everybody wants to say, Corey, you crazy. You do this. You do that. No, I am watching the deterioration of society. This is what happens when you raise your son in a way where you're at his graduation dressed like that. Here's your son. Do you see this? Do I need to say more? Because everybody wants to talk about oh, Corey, you foul, you this, I'm like, this is what happens when you don't have a real man in your son's life.